motivational person.
Russell Mack and he sticks the landing. Russell Mack back at it again. Still pimping. Still have the PhD, the pimp and hose degree. Still making these massive shots. You already know how it is. So, anyways, it's the summertime. It's hot outside. So that's why I have my shirt off. Oh, Russell, why do you have your shirt off? Because it's hot. Sue me. What are you going to do about it? Anyways, it's hot outside these days. It's the summertime. So, you know, people are more, you know, they call it the summer body. Everybody's trying to get the summer body. And I think people are just going about it in an entirely wrong way. One moment. I'm going to have my drink before I begin. Oh, I just cracked it. Whoop, that's not good. Pineapple liquor. Well, let's see what I can do here. Zozua. Very good, pineapple liquor. Only in Vietnam. Only in Vietnam. Anyways, I think people are going about their little weight loss journey in an entirely wrong way. And you don't only see this in Vietnam, you only see it in developed countries, because I used to think it was just an American thing where when people get rich, they just get fat because they can't control themselves. But that's actually not it. You starting to see people gain weight in places like China and Korea, the more developed, wealthy countries. So it's not an American thing. Anyways, it's very simple to lose weight. I think I've said it before in an old video of mine. You need to think of it as a bank account. So basically, you need to expend more calories or energy than you consume or intake. And this is what they call a calorie deficit, and you lose weight that way. It's not that difficult. It's really not that complicated. You just need to stop stuffing food in your mouth and go for a walk. That's really all you need to do to lose weight. But Americans can't even do that. So instead, everybody wants the shortcut, everybody wants the magic pill, everybody wants to do it today, or yesterday, rather. So what do we have now? We have these trends. Zero calorie sodas, or low fat yogurt, or sugar-free candy, sugar-free, low fat, zero calorie. All this bollocks. It's all a bunch of bollocks, and it's all because you want a shortcut to lose weight, because you don't have the self-control to do it the hard way, the most rewarding way. So you want a shortcut. But that's fine, right? I'm all for doing things efficiently. But this isn't even efficient. If you really wanted to lose weight as fast as you could, in theory, you could just starve yourself and just do a bunch of exercise and you lose weight really quickly. Obviously, I'm not condoning that. I'm not a nutrition. Don't do what I say. It's just, in theory, that should be the case, right? Because you're losing more because you're spending more calories than you're taking in. So that would be the most extreme approach. But this modern day renovation, you know, I was in Korea before. They had this 0 calorie soju. Oh, as if soju is supposed to be a calorie intense drink. But anyways, what I want to say is, if you're a fat ass, you don't need to be eating foods that have a lot of calories to begin with. You don't need to be eating ice cream. You know, I see all these 0 calorie ice creams. I don't know how they do it. Low sugar, no sugar ice creams. You don't need to be eating ice cream. Why the hell are you eating ice cream when you're fat? You need to just eat some lettuce. That's what you need to do. You need to eat some lettuce and go for a walk. You know, so all this 0 calorie stuff, low fat, no sugar, it's just out of control. And you know, I always go to the store when I'm in America, and I see this. All the low They always put the low fat stuff on sale, and all the other the normal stuff is always sold out. Like, what is this bollocks taking up space for the real products? But anyways, I'm not gonna get into the American nutrition system. It's a different conversation. But the bottom line is, if you're fat, you don't need to be eating foods that have fat or sugar in it to begin with. Period. You don't need to be eating that stuff. Stop doing the lazy thing. Stop trying to take a shortcut. Stop looking for a magic pill. The only way out is the hard work. You have to get off your ass, go do some cardio, and stop stuffing your face with food. You know, you don't need this 0 calorie, no sugar, low calorie stuff. You don't even know what they're putting into it, because they still make it taste sweet, so they have to be putting some kind of chemical in it. You know, so you don't need to be eating cheese, you don't need to be eating ice cream, you don't need to be drinking soda. You know, you don't need to be eating bread or doing any of this stuff that have calories in it if you're fat.
Are you sure that this is completely necessary?
Necessary? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine?
Probably not.
No, but I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste.
So as I always say, stop with your life.